let's take a look at the structural organization of the human body. So you can look at it from small to large or from large to small. It really makes no difference. Let's start off at small to large. So this is microscopic. We're talking submicroscopic, the atomic level. So you have atoms like you learned about in either physical science or biology or chemistry. So you've got like atoms like hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms, and those are called atoms. It's at the chemical level. Those come together and form bonds, like ionic, covalent, those kinds of bonds, and they form molecules. These molecules form together to form cells. So we have different kinds of cells in the body. We've got many different kinds of cells in the body, and we studied cells in biology, remember? So within cells, there are smaller subdivisions, though, called organelles. You need to be aware of those, too, like the nucleus and the mitochondria and Golgi bodies, okay? So we go from some atoms to molecules to organelles to cells, and then different kinds of cells, or actually similar kinds of cells, make up what we call tissues. And tissues are a building block of organs. So for example, different organs would be like your brain, your skin. Yes, your skin's considered an organ. The heart is an organ, okay? If you have a bunch of different organs that are part of the same system, the same network, we call those organ systems, okay? So we're going to take a look at some organ systems in just a few minutes here. And then you take all the different organ systems that are in the human organism, and it forms an organism, okay, the entire human body. So let's take a look at some of those organ systems now. So the integumentary system, otherwise known as your skin, nails, and hair, is one of the body's systems. And the skin provides a very good barrier between the outside environment and the inside environment, okay? Helps regulate water as well. A couple different functions of the skin. We'll get more into them as the semester goes on. The second system is the skeletal system. When I say second, there's no real order. There actually isn't an order. It's just the way I made this presentation. So the skeletal system is made up of your bones, cartilage, and the joints between the bones. And there are a couple different functions of the skeletal system. One of which is protection of your internal organs, like in your chest, for example, your ribs and your vertebral column, your backbone helps protect your heart and your lungs, as well as allows you to move, okay? Another system would be the muscular system, and the muscular system allows you to move, allows you to sit and have posture, helps maintain body temperature, and it's made up of the muscles, your skeletal muscles, like your biceps, sorry, I don't mean to show off, triceps, your lats, those kinds of muscles, as well as the tendons that attach those muscles to bones. Next system is the nervous system. That's made up of your brain and your spinal cord and all the nerves in your body. And basically they take signals, they take sensory signals that go up towards your spinal cord and your brain and your spinal cord figure out what's going on, and then they send signals away down other nerves, okay? Next system would be the endocrine system. So the endocrine system is the system that contains hormones and the glands that secrete those hormones. Like, so for example, your adrenal glands produce adrenaline. Pancreas produces a couple different very, very critical hormones. So there are a couple glands throughout the body that produce these things called hormones, okay? Next is the cardiovascular system, which consists of the heart and the blood vessels going to the heart and blood vessels going away from the heart. Next system is the lymphatic system. It has to do with the immune system. It is a way of transporting materials that have been broken down by your body, and you can get rid of them. It's a very quick summary of it. The respiratory system consists of basically your nasal passages, your oral passages, your windpipe, which is your trachea, and your lungs. And what it does is it's responsible for bringing air in and for making air go out, okay? The digestive system is made up of that tube that goes from your mouth all the way down to your anus and everything in between. And the role of the digestive system is to bring food into your body, to break it down physically and chemically, and then to get those substances that have been broken down chemically and physically out of your digestive system into your bloodstream and distributed throughout the rest of the body. We also have the urinary system, which is made up of the kidneys and the bladder, and the kidneys are very, very important for regulating waste at the microscopic level, and very important for maintaining a balance of water in your body. We've got the male and the female reproductive system, which are responsible for reproducing. And that takes us to section 1.3.